In this video, we are going to talk about exaltation of Venus, Venus through the sign of Pisces. So keep watching. Namaste and welcome to Pramanik Astrology channel. I'm your host Prasad Mahazani. Help you raise your vibrations and become your true self with the help of Vedic astrology. And if you want to learn Vedic astrology, watch my live free training for more than 3 hours, which will help you understand Vedic astrology and you won't need me anymore. Okay, just watch that free training and you don't need my course, you don't need to buy anything from me, you don't need consultation. You will be on your own in learning Vedic astrology and analyzing your own chart. So check out my live free training, link is in the description. Venus through the sign of Pisces. What is the planet Venus? Venus is a most benefic planet along with Jupiter. Venus is a planet of relationship. Venus is the most feminine planet and the receptive planets of all. Venus signifies wealth, comfort, luxuries, relationships, marriage, companionship, and universal love. Venus is your ability to relate with others and love other people. Venus also represents art, beauty, and luxury items as well. Venus is the planet which is associated with arts as well. Okay, all that is artistic can be seen with Venus. Okay, now this Venus is getting into the sign of Pisces. What is the sign of Pisces? The sign of Pisces is ruled by Jupiter. Okay, and it is a water element sign, and Pisces is dual sign. When the planet Jupiter rules the sign, it brings in all the qualities of Jupiter into this sign. So this sign is the last sign in the zodiac, right? If you look at the natural horoscope, the Pisces comes into the 12th house. You'll be surprised to know that the 12th house is not ruled by Saturn, which we are often think of Saturn as loss, but is ruled by Jupiter, which we consider as the most optimistic planet. Okay, so the sign of Pisces is the sign ruled by Jupiter. So it brings in the spirituality, optimism, higher belief, abstract things. All these things can be seen with the rulership of the Jupiter. The Jupiter is also the planet of wisdom. So it also ruling the sign of Pisces brings in that wisdom into the sign of Pisces. The sign of Pisces is water element sign. Water element signs are emotional. 4, 8, 12 signs are emotional sign, and these signs get along with anybody, and just like water, they easily gel up with the other person. But the problem with this water element is they get hurt easily. Why? you know Once you put in anything into water, it gets involved into it. The water element signs are easily hurt, okay, because of their nature to get involved into the other person. Now, the sign of Pisces is also a dual sign. Dual sign is the connecting between one fixed sign and the next Chara sign. So for Pisces is connecting the fixed sign of Aquarius to the Chara sign of Aries. This transition from the fixed to the next Chara is handled by the Pisces or any of the dual signs. Okay, it molds that Aquarius into and makes it ready for Aries, the next new thing, the new cycle. Okay, so this is the sign of Pisces. What happens when you have Venus coming into the sign of Pisces? When the planet gets exalted, you can expect the best environment for that planet to operate. Exaltation is not good, debilitation is not bad. These are just the dignities of the planet. When a planet is well dignified, like Mool Trikon, its own sign, or exaltation, it brings in and operates on its higher plane. But more importantly, you also have to look at the Navamsha. We'll talk about that when we'll talk about the nakshatra in the later part of this video. We're talking about Venus into the sign of exaltation. When a Venus gets into the sign of exaltation, it brings in all the qualities of Venus on a higher plane: wealth, relationship, companion, universal love, luxuries. And the 12th sign also has the signification of the pleasures. The 12th house is the house of bed pleasures. The sign of Pisces is also about the pleasures. Okay, now the planet of love and romance comes into the sign of pleasures. So these people have ability to enjoy the life morally, because now Venus is operating from its highest level. Okay, so these people have a pleasure, but they will have it ethically, they will have it morally. Now, the planet of love and romance comes into the sign of depth. One quality of water element is depth. Okay, so whenever you see a planet into the sign of water element, you will experience the depth into the significations of that planet. Venus is the planet of relationship, so you will feel that these people are deeply attached to their partner. They love their partner from the bottom of their heart. They are genuine in their emotions. The planet of arts comes into the sign which is the sign of depth. Okay, so now what happens is these people have an ability to go into the depth. And Venus, remember, is a guru. Jupiter is also a guru of the Devas. Venus is the guru of the Asuras. Okay, so this Venus has an ability to learn, and now this is getting exalted into the sign of Pisces, will make this Venus operate on its higher level to learn new things with depth. These people have an ability to go to the depth of a subject. The planet of beauty comes into the sign of its exaltation. So these people are extremely beautiful. They are symmetrical and beautiful. So a person with the Venus exalted, you can see him as the most beautiful person around. Let us talk about the nakshatra. The sign of Pisces has three nakshatras: Purva Bhadrapada, Uttara Bhadrapada, and Revati. The first pada of the Uttara Bhadrapada. Let's talk about the nakshatras. There are three nakshatras into the range of Pisces: Purva Bhadrapada, Uttara Bhadrapada, and Revati. The last pada of the Purva Bhadrapada goes into the sign of Cancer Navamsha, and the four padas into the Uttara Bhadrapada nakshatra, which are Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. Okay, so the second pada of the Uttara Bhadrapada nakshatra is the sign of debilitation of Virgo, but you'll be surprised to know that Venus does great into the sign of Pisces in the second pada of Uttara Bhadrapada, which goes into Virgo. Why? Because it is a Pushkara Navamsha, and anytime when a planet is in a Pushkara Navamsha, it gives best results with that planet. So even though this planet goes into the debilitated Navamsha, it balances out the otherwise imaginative and somewhat daydreaming Venus into the practicality. The sign of Pisces is also the sign of spirituality. The Virgo balances it with the material things and the practical approach. So that Venus becomes complete and gives the best results. Now, the third pada of the Uttara Bhadrapada nakshatra goes into the sign of Libra. Excellent. Its own pada, the D1 chart, you will have Venus in Pisces, and in D10, in D9, not D10, in D9 chart, it will go into the sign of Libra. So this would give the best possible result around the Venus signification for this planet. Okay. Now, Another thing about the fourth pada of the Revati Nakshatra goes into the sign of Pisces, or goes into the Pisces Navamsha, which makes this the Vargottam Navamsha. Okay, so the second pada of Uttara Bhadrapada, the Vargo, and the fourth pada of the Revati Nakshatra, which goes into Pisces, are the excellent placement for Venus into these degrees. So yes, this was Venus as much as I could hold, grasp and share with you guys. If you want to know more about Vedic astrology, these two videos on your screen will help you to deep dive into Vedic astrology, sending you tons of positive energy, sending you high vibrations. See you in the next videos. Love and peace. Namaste.